everybody. Welcome to the It Live. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Today we have a special guest. Y'all been waiting for this moment. I mentioned this before. I have my ex-husband on this podcast show with me today. Welcome, Michael Gosa.
What's going on, y'all? Yeah, she asked me to be on this podcast today, so I came.
I asked. I'm just playing. I asked.
I came. It's gonna get real juicy, y'all. I've been holding some stuff. I'm finna let it out today. No, I'm just playing.
So, for my podcast today, we're gonna be talking about relationships and how divorce works and things like that, and just we're gonna dig deep. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna tell all our business, but y'all gonna get the tea, okay? So today, we're gonna start off by saying, how did we meet?
The first time we met, I had pulled up on you at the gas station and you gave me the wrong number.
Ooh.
That was the first time we met. She gave me the wrong number, y'all. You was picking somebody up from a party or something like that, the YMCA or something. I was picking them up from the party, and he spoke to you, and I was like, how you know her? He was like, oh, cause she grown. I go to school with her. I'm like, grown and you go to school with her? So, but he was like, no, I think she graduated already or something. I was like, oh, okay. And then I don't think she was interested. I don't think you was interested in me at first.
No, you was a hood nigga.
Yeah.
You had tattoos, and so I was scared. And I was a virgin. I'm talking to you.
But she met me at McDonald's anyway, y'all.
Guess who I brought? Camille.
Oh, yeah. She
best friend.
She brought Camille with her.
All the dudes gonna tell y'all back in the day. Camille used to be with me all the time. I used to take her on dates with me.
Yeah. So, yeah, we met then, but, yeah, we started just hanging out that summer. We just was kicking it that summer. And then we had our first date.
It was at where? Chili's?
Yeah, nasty as hell, y'all.
Yeah, we was trying. So we went to Chili's. And so fast forward, we went to Chili's on our first date. We were young. We was like, I was still in high school. I think you were out of school.
Yeah.
And like he took me on a first date, and then we go to Chili's and... And we sitting there, we got done eating. The lady came off the bill. He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
I ain't like nothing. I think I spent like $320 on food.
Because we was trying everything.
Yeah.
And I don't eat a lot. So then he went to the bathroom. The lady came back, was like, oh, you have to pay for this. I said, who gotta pay for this? And I'm like, I don't got no money for no food like this.
So she had let me take the keys. She was like, you drive, hold the keys or whatever. I'm like, okay. So I had the keys. So when I went to the bathroom, I'm like, yeah, tell her I left because I got the keys. Just tell her I left. And she got to pay for the bill. And I was sitting behind somebody, and then she came back with the bill, put it there, and she looking around like, where'd he go? Like,
I was scared. I'm like, I got this hood nigga with me. He took my car keys, and we was out to eat. So I'm like, he took my car keys. I just got robbed, so I was scared.
With all this food.
And I'm like, my mom already said she didn't like her. She was like, he looked too hood. He got tattoos and stuff coming with chains and baseball caps. I'm like, damn. Then he came back around the corner and started cracking up. I'm like,
yeah.
This man, I was like, okay, I like him. He played too much like me.
Man. She's silly. She really silly.
So then after that, we was together for a couple years. Then we broke up. Then we got back together. We got married. We got married so young. I probably early 20s. We was like in our prime. Yeah. So what was the favorite thing about dating me? What was your favorite thing dating me?
I would have to say it was multiple things because fashion had to be like one of the major things. Like I learned a lot as far as the women's side of the fashion, even though I loved fashion and I loved the way that a woman would look and do things, but the one thing I gotta say you taught me is the accessory, the heel with the purse, with the earrings, like the accessory thing. I really wasn't on that for real. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. She gave me that. I'm gonna give her points on that. But so it was fashion, and then the fact that we both were silly. Like if I could say anything as far as like who you are, I'll be like, that's a female version of me. Like, she a female version of me. She silly. Everybody be thinking that she
I heard I got a slick mouth.
Oh yeah, definitely got a slick mouth.
Is it slick or sarcastic?
But she a crybaby. A crybaby, y'all. A crybaby.
What are we talking my business?
She a crybaby. I got some things that are look.
Well, I'm very sensitive.
Man, so but yeah, besides that or whatever, I think it was just the fact that we like to crack jokes. We used to go to stores and stuff, and then we play like we brother and sister. Remember?
Yeah, just to get a discount.
Just to get a deal.
We were like, oh, this my brother. He was like, this my sister. So we get discounts on like shoes, clothes, and stuff. We would just do stupid stuff like that. And I think that was the best thing about like our relationship. Like, we had fun. It wasn't just about sex or anything like that. We actually had fun. And people were like, well, did y'all ever argue? I don't even think we really argue like that. No. And I tell people, like, guys that date me be like, you argue? I'm like, nah.
Hey, y'all, it took me a year to get it. No, I'm just no.
You know what?
We were having so much fun, we didn't even think about it. Like, we were just
I think in any relationship you have to build a bond and a friendship, and we was like best friends more than anything.
Yeah.
Because I was friends with your friends. I even knew your family before I met you.
Yeah.
Like, I knew your uncle and all your cousins before I met you. And then when I realized, like, oh, I know his family. Like, you come from a good family. So that what made me like, okay, I can probably give him a try.
Yeah.
Ghetto ass. So I think for us, like, with our relationship, what was the thing that kind of like we misunderstood each other?
It was kind of my fault on some things.
Ooh, accountability. We like that.
Yeah. It was kind of my fault on some things because my first time being a husband for real.
Right.
Before actually just dating, I didn't really take the time to do everything that I needed to please the other partner. Okay, so in a relationship, key facts, y'all. You can be selfish to an extent, but you have to make time. Women love to be reminded. I don't care if y'all are together for 40 years. They want to be reminded that they're beautiful. They want you to show them by at least taking some time out. You got to set up some dates. You got to do something. Me, I was always, we could go and do this and that. Let me just stop here real quick. Let me just do this real quick. Let me do that or whatever. To the point where she'd be like, I don't want to go. We just take care of your business, okay? And me being selfish, I'll be like, you sure? All right, well then tomorrow we'll do something, and I'm gonna drop her off and then go do what I need to do. That's the wrong thing to do. You want to save your relationship or you want to build with somebody, learn your partner. Don't just when they say, oh, I'm gonna go to the grocery store, you want to grab something, you want me to grab you something, be like, oh, I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah.
Those are some things. So.
And I think for me too, like, I'm not perfect either. I know I got slick ass mouth. I'm petty too. So if somebody do something to me, I'm bad with that. I'll do it back to you.
She's selfish.
Yeah, I am selfish. I am. I can be. Not no more. I changed now. I'm older now, but I am selfish, and I don't like to share. Like, I don't, meaning like not you all. But I like my man to myself. Like, I don't, Yeah, I like my man to myself. So like, if I'm marrying you, like, I understand people say, oh, you gotta marry your family too, but sometimes I was marrying you, your friends, your cousins, your brother. So whatever issues you had, I had them too. Whatever negative energy brought into our home, it affected our relationship. Yeah. So it was always like, we was young too. We didn't know better. I didn't know how to be a wife at that time. I was young. I didn't see that in my household. I didn't grow up in a 2-parent household. You did. I didn't. So it was kind of like I had to teach myself how to become a wife. So looking back, what moments changed us?
What moments changed?
Like, changed our relationship. Like, what? Okay. Like, what shifted our relationship?
What shifted the relationship in my eyes? Was the fact that when I came back from the military.
Yeah.
When I came back from the military, while I was over there in the military, of course, I had a lot of situations that happened. It was kind of rough for us because we didn't talk as much. We didn't spend as much time. You was like my best friend, so we did a lot of stuff together. So us not being together once I came back and the relationship got a little bit awkward. I was more or less struggling when I came back versus having
struggling, meaning like you being in the military, being transitioning to a
transitioning back into a civilian life. Yeah, transitioning back into a civilian lifestyle was a little bit difficult for me because after like a year and a half, your routine isn't the same. You know, you're not. I don't wake up with a person next to me. I don't, do everything the same. It's like Reveille is at this time, be at work, get done with work, and it's over and over again, repetitive of that. Not really repetitive as a husband.
Yeah. But I think also too, to add on to that, it was a lot of deaths that we had to face. Your best friend, your brother, my dad, it was just so much happening and we couldn't cope with that. It was just like, what we supposed to do? We didn't know how to handle all that. Everything was getting thrown at us and it was just like, damn.
Yeah.
So it was always something. So do you feel like our relationship, like, did we get comfortable with our relationship and then just say, F it?
I feel like, you got a life, I got a life, we got a life together. So, I feel like that I had a lot of weight on my shoulders because I didn't have the same dynamic. So when I came back, I'm like, I'm used to being a provider. I'm used to being a nurturer.
And you was young. You had your own apartment when I met you at like 17.
Yeah, you thought I was lying.
Yeah, I said, you don't got your own place. He brought me to his house when we was 17. I said, then you watching Belly. I said, oh, he a drug dealer. We was watching Belly. I was like, he a drug dealer.
Belly, my favorite movie.
I said, what 17-year-old got his own apartment? So I'm like, oh, yeah. So I get it because I've been around like, your whole life and stuff. We both grew up together pretty much. We were kids and we like was with each other for 10 years. So it was always something. Like, I was like, oh, damn. Every time I'm going on dates with guys or whatever, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'm like, man, my ex-husband didn't do that.
Man, I had the same issue in the dating world.
This is like when I first, I think it was like 2018, 2019 when we went through our divorce and I was starting going on dates and stuff. And I'm like, dang, I should just stay where I was at.
Yeah,
this nigga retarded. This nigga popping up in my crib in LA. So it's just always something. But like looking back, do you feel like we was compatible?
Oh yeah, we were super compatible.
How so?
Like I said before, not just the fashion, not just us being goofy. It was like it was natural. It was genuine. I feel like a lot of relationships now, they're not in touch with reality. Like they don't, especially with the media and social life now, like everything, like I can't even drink a bottle of water without you saying, oh, let's do it again, record it, like as if it's scripted. Yeah. I don't want to live my life like that.
Well, I think too, we grew up in an era where we didn't really have social media. So it was more so dating was different for us because it was more about the memories and the moments. Like, we took our pictures. Don't get me wrong. Our pictures used to be slapping. He was like, when it came to pictures, he was like, he matched my fly. I'm not going to lie. And I haven't met nobody who matched my fly yet. They got money, but they can't really dress. Sorry. But yeah, like it was just always like, for us, it was just like we live in a moment. And we never be like, oh, let's take a picture of our food and stuff. We actually had a conversation. Like, we can talk about everything. Yeah. We can talk about our family with each other. We like, damn, this motherfucker retarded. I can talk about our siblings and stuff because my family was your family and vice versa.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like, few years ago, I would never ever sit down with Mike. I'm like, fuck that nigga. I would never say, because we had, I wouldn't say it was horrible breakup, but it was not great. But I say now we grown up now, we mature. And I say it take a lot of like people to like realize like we in the Black community, we have to have a healthy like relationship like moving forward because it's always toxic. And for me, I was like, let me do this podcast because I'm gonna get some views and ratings. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this money on.
Y'all hear how goofy she is, right? That's all we did. That's all I dealt with.
Yeah, I'm goofy.
9+ years. But going back, like us being compatible, like we said, it was just genuine. Yeah. It was a genuine thing.
Yeah, because we was friends before we started actually dating.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I used to go pick up his friend Rob. Rest in peace to Rob. I used to go pick up Rob, and like we used to be listening to Nicki Minaj, and then we go pick up Mike. Like we had that type of relationship. Like my friends was his friends. Like even
Rob thought she was a holographic, y'all.
Yeah, he thought I was fake. He thought I was catfishing.
Yeah, he said I ain't never seen her in person. That's a holographic you dating.
Because I used to send people off. I'm like, yeah, I'll come see you, and then don't see him.
Yeah.
He used to invite me to parties. I'm like, yeah, I'm coming, and never came. And he's like, this is a catfish. Yeah. That was when catfish was popular. So after our divorce, pandemic hit, and I went straight to LA. Mike knew I always wanted to move to LA.
She used to lie and tell people she was
I used to lie and tell people I'm from LA. No, I ain't from LA. So I moved to LA, started working my job and stuff, and like got in a couple music videos and stuff like that. So stuff I always wanted to do, I did that. I still don't have no kids. I'm still single. But you know, I'm just lying. But how about you, Mike?
So after that, we were already into fashion and stuff like that. So I opened up a store, which is Echelon Gallery, 3801 Monarch Drive, Suite 2A, Racing, Wisconsin. Y'all come shop. But I opened up a store, which is for fashion for women, kids, men, and accessories and shoes. Then as I opened up the store, because during that time, I thought that I was saving money, y'all. This crazy. I was saving so much money before me and her got divorced, because I'm like, okay, I got to do this for my family. I got to do this. I got to do that or whatever. And then we just had different thoughts or whatever. So I took the money and was like, okay, I'm going to do something for myself. And I opened up a store. And then I found out that it wasn't for myself. I opened up the store because I needed a more stable lifestyle because I had a kid. So now I got a 4-year-old. Her name is Miliana. So I got a daughter. And my life just had been like, it went to a whole different level because I thought I was sharing all this stuff with you. I thought that we was going to do some stuff like this or whatever. I was making sacrifices while she was in school, accounting and stuff or whatever.
He didn't tell me that, but keep going.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna.
Yeah, I was making, she didn't know that I had this money. I ain't tell her. Until one day I just started pulling money from under the bed. But you know how I tricked her, y'all? I put all the money in books. You want to hide something from somebody, do something that they ain't really doing. I was reading books. She wasn't reading books unless the school gave her the books. Unless the school gave her the books. So I put the money in the books.
I wasn't reading them books. I had school to do.
She said, if I would do all that money was under the bed in them books, I would have been grabbed it. But, so I hid the money in some books or whatever. But my life just like, whew. And I've been single all this time. I don't know.
He R. Kelly now. He like I'm young.
R. Kelly. No, dating is
he like I'm young.
Dating is hard. I ain't gonna lie. Dating is hard. And when you talk to other people, and you date and you experience 9 to 10 years of your life with a certain woman, like most of your memories and most of your stories, all the things you can express always revolve back to that woman. So once I get to telling stories, like I'm like, I've been here before, whatever, with my ex-wife. Like the females don't want to hear that.
Do they be mad that? So are people mad that you was married before?
I had that happen one time. Like someone was like, that's important to say. Like I want to be a wife for the first time with the person that I'm with, or I want to be a mother for the first time.
I don't know why people have problems with that. I'm like, I have experience. You don't.
Yeah.
I should be worried about you because you ain't married material.
You feel me?
You know, because I'm like, I did this. You know, I know what to do now, what not to do. So I know guys are like, oh, you know, you've been married before. I'm like, at least I told you.
Yeah.
I didn't have to tell you.
I think the most thing that happens a lot of the times is like the people that don't care. The people that care like a lot, they just be like, because they want to enjoy that moment for the first time themselves. The people that don't care.
I mean, we didn't have no wedding. We got married at the courthouse.
Right. But people don't even think we were legally married. Some people, they didn't even know that we were legally married.
They could just Google. You could Google Mike.
Don't be Googling my information, y'all. Don't listen to her.
Well, you can Google. It was even Google racing Wisconsin.
I forgot that date. No, I'm just playing. So anywho, she I think that like with the females, certain females, like the ones that don't care, they start caring once they be like, oh well, let me see her, and I'm like, okay. We just followed each other on social media. We weren't following each other.
I ain't asked to see nobody.
I showed the pictures.
Some dude just did that. He was like, you want to see my ex? I'm like, I guess. Let me see what you working with. Okay, she basic, but carry on. I said, you don't need to be with me. Yeah. I like niggas who like bad bitches.
But yeah, once I showed them some people, I think you get a little bit intimidated or whatever because you're a beautiful woman. So for them to see certain things, they'd be like, wait, you left her, you did this and that or whatever. They get intimidated a little bit. But I'll be like, you know, we just were in different paths at that time.
Yeah,
you know?
and we was young.
Yeah.
I've been doing this relationship shit. Y'all niggas can't do nothing. Y'all can't even open a door.
But you couldn't cook though.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't. Now I can.
Yeah. Y'all, when I tell y'all, she said,
I was only 18 years old.
She said, I'm gonna make
I was 18 years old.
So
I was 18, 19 years old. Yes, the chicken was blood in it. I said, yeah, I'll fry some chicken. I said, oh, he wants some chicken. I'm like, it was an effort, nigga.
Yeah, it was an effort, but I moved to Milwaukee.
Dude, I was 18, I was 19 years old.
She didn't want to taste it herself, y'all. She said, she put the chicken on her plate. She said,
I was 19.
Go ahead, taste it.
I was like 19. I was like, taste it.
Chicken look light skinned.
He poked the chicken. He said, nigga, it's bleeding. I said, oh man, I wanted you to taste it. He said, this girl trying to kill me.
When I tell y'all, the chicken looked like that pillow she holding right there. I said,
it did not. It was brown like my shoes. It was brown like this, but the inside out, that was bogus. So I was like, Mike, you just cooked this whole time.
Yeah. Let him know. I could do it all.
Oh, he can. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
But listen, don't hate on my chicken. My chicken good now.
All right. We need some chicken.
Okay, that's fine. Nigga, I was 19 years old. I was spoiled my whole life. My mom cooked for me my whole life.
Yeah.
So.
Then have me cook.
I moved out when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
With
all
you.
Right, next question, y'all.
Look, he said,
cut.
Okay. The perfect partner for you, I would say first off, they gotta know how to dress. They gotta, I wouldn't say they gotta know fashion, but they gotta know how to put some stuff together to match your fly. For you, I would say they have to know how to communicate. They have to have a good sense of humor, and they gotta understand you. Because a lot of people don't understand you. They think you mean, and then they think you have a slick ass mouth. You're very sarcastic though.
Yeah.
If people don't understand that, then they ain't gonna like you.
Right.
So, your age and somebody that's business savvy. And save money. I ain't saving shit. I'm spending all your change. But somebody who's smart and gonna get you going and put you in your place.
I don't know if they're gonna be able to put me into place, but
whatever.
You got something there. Perfect person for you is me. No. Somebody that is like fashionable with sense has to take your jokes, because you're gonna say things that a person be like, you don't like me for real or something, like, you know, you because you like to get low blows. Like, don't piss her off. She gonna give you a low blow. She gonna take it all the way to your darkest secret. Don't be missing a pinky toe or some shit. She gonna tell. She gonna get there. So they gotta be able to your sense of humor.
Oh my goodness.
Definitely. And they gotta look good next to you. I feel like, because not like on a shallow level, because you do dig deep. Like, someone has to care. You can look past it, but if you have no way to build them up on a certain, like, look like, all right, maybe if we trim your mustache a little bit and put these clothes on you, it'll look a little better to you. Then I feel like you could probably do something. But so they're gonna have to do that. And they're gonna have to be able to spoil you to an extent. I ain't saying, like, you know, shopping sprees and all that other stuff. They could do that.
Time and attention.
Yeah, they gotta spoil you in that manner. Like, being there for you mentally, being there for you physically, being there in all aspects. Because from what my understanding is, the only man that you will have left that you trust and you gonna love, outside of not having your brother or your father, is gonna be that person. So they gonna have to step up. They gonna have to wear some big draws.
That's true.
Yeah. So I feel like, because those people they made it hard for a nigga. I ain't gonna lie. They made it hard.
You know what's out here for.
They made it hard. I was the shortest guy she ever dated, so you got to be a little taller. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You gotta be a little taller, because I don't know how I made the cut with the exception, but she liked him a little taller. So you gotta be a little taller. I can't say that you gotta be a certain complexion or anything like that. Yeah, she ain't gonna discriminate, because I done seen some of y'all. And that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, I done seen some of y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing. She showed me. How else I'm gonna? I can't see it.
I did.
Right,
so me and Mike, like, we became cordial. I don't know. We on and off, you know.
Yeah. She does not bother you. She trusts you until you give her a reason not to trust you, right? So I left my phone at her house one time, y'all. It stayed there, unlocked and everything. She did not touch it. 9 hours, almost 11 hours. She did not touch it. She would not bother you in those aspects. She would not bother you. I would stay out late, go to the gym, do certain things, and she'd be sleep on the couch waiting on me to come there, instead of me being in the bed at that time or whatever with her. She'd be waiting. Phone about to die and stuff. Then she don't want to go to work the next day. Want to blame it on me. Talking about I was waiting up on you.
I just didn't want to go to work.
Yeah, go to work.
No.
I'm going to pay for your day off today. Go to work.
I didn't want to go to work. I still hate work. Oh, don't say that. My boss might be watching. Give me a sugar daddy.
Some of them niggas look like that already.
Shit. Stop. So, the question everybody wants to know: why don't y'all just get back together? Like, is that on the horizon? He gotta answer that. I'm not answering nothing. I'm here.
So, I like Ivory better as a friend. I like Ivory better as a friend. We can talk a little bit more about a lot of things, even though we talked about everything then. But now, like, if I don't like her hair or something, I used to say little stuff, but that's when she was a crybaby. So if I don't like her hair, I just tell her, be like, nah, that shit wasn't hidden. And then we could just go from there. Those not the only things, but I do like our relationship as a friend, as friends or whatever. I feel like we progressed a lot more as friends and not in a relationship. And I don't think we were holding each other back. I just think that we were too worried about how to help progress the other person, trying to put so much into that person that we weren't living ourselves.
Right.
So now that we living, I think it's a good thing, because I don't think I wanted to go to LA. She wanted to go to LA, you know. Yeah, she might have wanted to open a store, but she don't want to deal with this store shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I agree though. That's little bro.
Talk about little bro. I'm the elder here, all right? I'm the elder.
That's little bro.
Yeah, she told my grandma them that. She said, they brother, my grandma said, she talking about your sister.
Oh yeah,
like
I did. So I went to his grandmama's house, well, like a couple of days ago, because I'm like visiting people, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you and Mikey need to get back together." I said, "Oh, that's my brother now." She was like, "What the hell, girl? Yeah, damn brother, y'all was married."
And then she told me that she told her, "You gained a little weight." Then she said, "Yeah, I gained just as much weight as your grandson." She said, "Yeah, he be talking about he eating vegetables and stuff. I don't know what type of vegetables get you that much weight." That's who y'all need to meet on here.
Yeah, she would. Is she
grandma,
still?
wow.
I remember when Mike started dating other girls, and somebody contacted me like, Mike got all them girls he dating, but your picture's still on Dreamer wall, his grandma wall. She was like, and then I told your granny too. I was like, Dreamer, I said, Mike got a girlfriend now. We ain't going back together. She was like, y'all need to get back together. I'm like, nope, he got a girlfriend. She was like, well, I ain't meet her. He don't got no damn girlfriend. I never meet none of them hoes. I said, what? Yeah. She said, I ain't meet none of them hoes. The last person I met was you.
All right, so I got a question then.
Yeah.
So if I gave you the opportunity to date me.
No.
Okay, we want to know.
No. I'm outside. I'm outside. Tell that baby daddy to pull up on me. I got a couple of y'all I need to see. I'm just playing. Shut the fuck up. Look at the people in the back. Look at the producers and shit. They whack as hell. But yeah, he will always, but honestly, we are ending this segment, and I will always say, Mike, you will always be my friend, no matter what. Although we had our ups and downs, you will always be in my corner. And I know people probably be insecure and jealous. I don't give a fuck. I'm on my camera and shit. I don't give a fuck. Because, I mean, we grew up together. You've been around through, like, when my brother passed away, my dad passed away. So it's like, you always be there.
Yeah, so. Yeah. You always gonna hold a special part of my life, my heart too.
Get it out.
I ain't gonna. Yeah.
Get it out, nigga.
This emotional, I could have been crying or whatever, but
take a shot.
Nigga, hard. I'm gonna keep it.
Get it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it how I need to keep it. But yeah, now you always have a special place in my heart. Like I might forever have love for you. I might not be in love with you, but I'm gonna have love for you forever. So. Yeah, we locked in. Gang bang.
Gang bang. Yeah, all
that.
I'm by sword.
We're not putting that in the video.
Yes, we are. Thank you guys for joining my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. The It Life.